Next up, I think we've got another Lautrec from the Circus series.
Yes.
Danseuss de Corde, or the Dancer of the Cord, or, as you might imagine, the Tightrope Walker.
Love the color in this one.
The wonderful color, and it's actually a very interesting story behind this. The Circus series he actually did while he was, he'd been placed in a sanitarium. They thought he'd gone mad, and probably he had actually, more than one time, I would guess. But he actually got himself. He believes that actually this got him out of the asylum.
Really?
Yeah.
The series.
This series, he drew them originally before they were done as prints, and in drawing them, he thought that he could show how sane he was. So he drew all of these from memory.
Wow.
And yeah, so it's a really interesting story. And that's one of the things I love, is that there's so much history behind each of these things. They're not just a pretty picture. It's, you know, who they are, be it, you know, Degas painting his old buddy Manet, who he had a falling out with. All of these things have a little bit of history and a little bit of story to them.
Sure.
And I mean, in this one, just color alone. I mean,
Yes. Oh,
I love the greens. I love the blues. And in this series, there's often a little bit. There's often in these, because he is in an asylum. There's often, even in the prettiest ones, a little bit of despair. I mean, she's a little reluctant, frankly, to go out.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, she's still clinging rather desperately onto her onto her seat there, and she barely steps out. And it does not look, it's not the best place to be. It's a rather, it's a rather awkward. And you see her whole body leaning backward, not forward. This is not a confident walker.
Right. Right.
So it's like, you have to look deep into these pictures to see all of it.
So many details, and I like here that the background isn't paid special attention to, but because of the greens and because of some of the shapes you're seeing there, you picture a forest, you picture this greenery. I love the natural look to that, and the colors in this one really stand out. I think this is the first one we've shown yet with this kind of color.
Oh yeah, then the color. I mean, the color just absolutely pops out. It's such a wonderful green that he uses there, and that spattering of blue. I mean, it's really, really great. What do we have that one in for?
Another one at $9.99.
At $9.99 for that kind of color. I mean, that's a fantastic deal.